Hey, your friends are here. Hurry down.
What's up?
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Megid's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Megid member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Megid has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Yeah.
Yes!
What are you all smirking about?
Nothing. Something great happened.
Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
What are you talking about? What light
After the
here?
commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customers.
Can it?
That too.
Customers are on summer vacation too.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone. Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Oh, did you just get up?
Good morning.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with them, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway. So I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hacker's actions is but an afterthought. The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these phantom thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
What do you think, boss?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Nah, this dude a rapist. And an assaulter? If that's a word?
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Megid was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
The true criminal? Not so different from us. Unemployment. I think he is a true criminal. Not so different from us.
So you were aware that what you were doing wasn't the pure justice you envisioned? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
My bond with Sai is growing deeper.
All right.
Now, let's move on to your next crime. Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened.
What
Your
happened?
testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
Okay, this is starting to shape up. Hella interesting.
To think, the cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster and attack us. That means our enemies aren't limited to shadows.
I thought the other people were just victims. Like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATMs.
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. The environment. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognitions. I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
If we put together all the information we've gathered up to this point, abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents. Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse.
On top of that, the research might have been stolen and used by someone else. You mean those guys that showed Futaba-chan the fake suicide note?
If that is the case, those people are unforgivable.
Hey, Futaba, is there anything else you can remember?
He looks spaced out over there.
She is quite difficult.
That smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Why don't we take a short break? I've been thinking, even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the founder.
What do you mean? Should we take that literally?
Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name.
And those were the ones committing cyber crimes.
It was a hassle to expose all of them, so I just left them be.
So Futaba was the true Medjed, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits? You should have told us from the start, Futaba.
I discarded the Medjed name a while ago. I'm Alibaba now.
Futaba, what do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team.
Okay.
Just
Damn.
like that?
This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly. Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
Say, Futaba, how did you find out about us?
Secret.
Where did you learn to hack?
Private.
When did you obtain the nav?
I refuse to answer.
Futaba-chan sure is unique.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a problem if she doesn't open up to us some more.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
Let's get to know her. She's okay as is.
How?
First, we'll need to help her open up to us. If we each spend an entire day with her, maybe she'll get more used to being around us.
I see. We do have the time thanks to
She
summer vacation.
shook.
We can begin tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach. There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
That's a great idea! I forgot I hadn't gone to the beach yet. Excuse me?
I'll come by tomorrow. See you then.
Let me help as well. I don't have anything planned.
Thanks. We can set a schedule with everyone else depending on when they're free.
Okay! Can I really do this?
Good luck. It'll be a disaster.
Why me?
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
Boo.
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you feel.
Thanks to the incident with those hackers, people are calling us incompetent. And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming justice is on their side. Don't make me laugh.
Mejed was dealt with by either the Phantom Thieves themselves or some avid supporter. There are no tracks whatsoever, so they must be quite skilled. Either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom Thieves as the subjugating party.
They're gaining support and influence much faster than we could have anticipated.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. I'm beginning to suspect mass manipulation of some kind. It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them, plotting the psychotic breakdowns. If only I had realized sooner.
It's rare to hear you speak in that tone.
For the sake of my justice, I won't forgive them.
The dude's a mosquito. Hey, I heard some people talking about us on the train home. They were saying how awesome they think the Phantom Thieves are. I have things too. It's becoming a huge topic of conversation. To be fair, the casualties from Midget attack would have been massive. It's no surprise they revere us for preventing it. Good to hear. It was close enough. It was close though. Yeah, it's really all thanks to Alibaba. You were a great help. It was nothing. Oh, that reminds me. Remember that stuff about ATMs and banks just stopping? That wasn't Medjed, was it? Nope. That was totally separate. People were overacting to mere coincidence. Either that, or those rumors were never true to begin with. You seem to be quite talkative in these conversations. Is that so? I'll shut up then. I don't think I get it, but I'm pretty sure she's angry. You gotta apologize, Yusuke. Me? Why?
Hey, is this really going to be okay? I'm worried about how things will be from now on.
Take off my mask. Training Futaba is going to be a lot of work, more than stealing someone's heart. Now that the Phantom Thieves, now that's my Phantom Thieves. I know they pull it off. This is definitely proof the justice of the Phantom Thieves. Maybe right. Right. It feels great. Even the guys who had been criticizing the Phantom Thieves basically have to accept them now. The news have been spreading these leg wildfires too. I'll give it an extra boost on my side as well. I bet their approval rating will be through the roof tomorrow. I look forward to it.
Why is he, of all people, getting excited about this? Well, the news really did draw a lot of attention. I can't wait to see what happens.
It's a hot night. Phew, I'm wicked full. How was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep. I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of the brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran head first into that pole last time you went for a walk. Oh, you stubbed your toe at the dresser the other day. Oh crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leaf and screw it, bye. Why you gotta expose her like that? She thought it was delicious. And what about you? It wasn't bad, nothing special. I think I'm addicted. Really? I guess you have a pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat, I'll pour some coffee. Why were those other two options bad things?
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, the curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Was she like Futaba? She wasn't normal, huh? So that's why you're the bachelor? That's kind of mean. She wasn't normal. You could say that. It was never clear that she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. And that's when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. But that curry was only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. It really paid off in the end. Almost brings a new tear in my eye. So much history. Yeah, it felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. No idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with though. She already had Futaba by then after all. She might seem like an old curry. This might seem like any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So make sure you keep the tradition going. I feel like my bond with Sojo is growing deeper.
Alright.
I love Fanto Green. Alright, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Kindness is growing. That was nice.
You doubted him.
What do you mean doubted him? Hey, it's me. You finished cleaning up? Futaba's still watching anime. As long as she's in a good mood. As long as she's in a good mood though, I don't mind it. Seeing her so happy now makes me glad that I kept Wakaba's curry alive. It's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. Sounds good to me. She needs a balanced diet. There's always instant noodles. Don't you start on that. You gotta think about balanced nutrition and all that stuff. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to get balanced meals so she gets vitamins that curry can't give her. But man, the expression for Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry. Forget it. Maybe I'll have a stick with curry as a staple. But I could sneak in some veggies here and there. Guess cooking really can be a labor of love. Ah, crap. I'll talk too much. See you later, I guess. The Velvet Room.
Our master would like a word with you. Stand up straight and listen closely, inmate.
It seems you freed the heart of a frenzied girl and saved her from her haunted past. Another step has been taken to rehabilitation. You are progressing quite nicely.
Our master bestows words of praise upon you. You'd better feel honored.
By the by, more curious information has found its way to your ears. A scientist's research. It seems that world may secretly be known after all. Furthermore, that very research has been stolen and is now used by those with malicious intent. I wonder how this will change the approach you take toward your rehabilitation.
Who stole the research? I have a bad feeling.
Allow me to grant you a new power, worthy of your current self. Though you have my aid, be sure not to let your guard down, otherwise you may get swept off your feet.
Looks like my bond with Igor is growing deeper.
All right.
We shall meet again in the near future.
Time to go, inmate. Okay.
Makoto and Yusuke are scheduled for today, huh? I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them. What happened to them? Futaba, can you open up? Open what? The front door. Why? Won't you come too, Vance? We're in front of Futaba's house. You wanna meet here and not at LeBlanc? Isn't that more confronting? You never mentioned this. It'd be nice if you could hurry down soon. It's scorching hot out here. You demon. Looks like we're meeting up immediately over at Futaba's. Makoto's really going on about this seriously. Alright.
What
the
is
hell?
that supposed to be?
Don't worry about it.
Such avant-garde design.
Here's the reference.
You have excellent taste.
Let's get started, shall we?
Oh look, there's Power Rangers right there.
What do you plan on doing? I'd like to simply have a normal conversation. That is the basis of true communication, after all.
I see Power Rangers. What am I missing? Or is that the reference?
Look, just wait.
Okay.
I'll point it out.
It seems like over have a normal conversation. That is the basis of true combination, after all.
Yes. You must be well versed in speaking when you are student council president. Don't think too hard about our conversation. We're just going to talk about ordinary topics today.
And what do you mean by ordinary topics?
You know, things like food or the weather. Well then, let's begin with food. What do you like to eat, Futaba?
Organic ones.
That wasn't exactly what I meant. Let's try a different topic. How about the weather? I heard that this heat wave is showing no sign of stopping.
Dunno, I haven't been out.
Oh, right. Makoto's getting overwhelmed. This is odd. It wasn't supposed to go like this. By the way, Yusuke, what have you been doing this whole time?
Ah, superb.
It's the Ginyu
Some of their
Force!
heads came off when I was moving them, but I made sure to rearrange them pleasingly.
It's the Ginyu Force, dude.
The Ginyu Force.
Yusuke posed him
My
as the Ginyu
children!
Force.
What have you done to my children?
Yusuke is very well educated.
They appeared to be quite shoddily made.
They're from Phoenix Rangers Neo Featherman!
Copyright.
No, yellow and pink's heads, and red's been hacked to bits! This is all Inari's fault!
Inari?
You know, Inari sushi, the tofu things foxes eat in the old stories. What kind of fox doesn't know that?
Inari.
Oh, they were in the perfect poses, too! It was so much work getting them set up just right. Oh, you wouldn't know aesthetics if it hit you in the face, Inari.
How dare you say that to me? Of all people!
Sheesh, that's not a conversation anymore. It's a full-blown argument. Yeah.
I see. So their versatility allows you to recreate almost any dramatic scene you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Victory is great for action, and Neo's got the best transforming suit. So cool.
Just feeling like Al.
Fascinating. Art depicts a flash of inspiration, but models offer a much different means of enjoyment.
Huh? Take a look at that. Futaba's having a regular conversation. It seems she doesn't have a problem talking to others as long as the subject interests her. I suppose the topics I brought up were not the right ones.
So this is all I gotta do? What a breeze!
In that case, we should advance to the next step. How about we have her spend time in someone else's room?
Yes. She hasn't had many chances to leave the house yet, so that would be the perfect opportunity.
Don't set the bar so high!
Don't worry, well, I'll be there too. Just give it a try.
Well, I guess in that case...
I've left tomorrow to An and Ryuji. He'll be there as well, so you'll be okay.
Can I wear my mask?
I think it would be best if you didn't. There's really no telling how tomorrow's going to go.
Not bad for her first time. She's still got a long way to go, though. I wonder how long before she's ready for the beach. Dude, people so pumped. They're talking about how the Phantom Thieves took down Medjed. Shima's website has a shit ton of comments floating in there too. News coverage has been pretty insane as well. Yes, they have been only spoken of the Phantom Thieves for the entirety of today. They've been getting attention all over the city. So how's the one who helped take down Medjed doing? Futaba-chan? My Phoenix Rangers almost met their demise. We just talked. It was Yusuke's fault. Anyway, things didn't go perfectly, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Tomorrow's goal will be to spend time in someone else's room. Futaba is a difficult personality to handle. Good luck, you too. Shed it, Inari. Alright, it's our turn next. See you tomorrow, Futaba. We have so much to talk about. Ooh, I can't wait.
Lady An and Ryuji teaming up honestly worries me. But I guess we'll see what they can do.
Do you ever get lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you been giving up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. And I can't get both of those things from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. Or I can't get it, both of those. He's always dodging my questions like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life in solitude? I admire it. I'm not impressed. To each his own. This is a real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me hyper than seeing people relaxing here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
She seemed especially aggressive today, huh? It would have been bad if she pushed any further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Well, you just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah, what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done. It's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. You. Oh, and not to mention, that kid you have here. Heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba, now does it? You're wrong, I'm sorry, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. Hey, you keep your neck out of this. Just go upstairs, okay? Sojiro, I hungry. Oh, Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba? See what you're saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well give me the money. Well, I hope you reached the right decision by now. Or, bye now. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Sojiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. He never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash his way, thinking I would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Seeing Futaba was no mistake, just cut your ties with him. Heh, thanks. I never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by the door, and go. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you asked me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I want to be the best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Haha, look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though, it's kinda weird. For some reason, I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peeking into my heart. Guess it really is something special about you. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is going deeper. Allows you to brew coffee that greatly restores SP of one ally.
Alright.
It's already pretty late.
I'm going home.
I should be heading home. I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. Oh yeah. Hey, Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in this mess. Is she okay? Try to relax, if I can help somehow. What a joke. Now I've got a kid trying to cheer me up. But thanks anyways. Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find someone to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. Seems like you two are really hitting it off, so that's all I had to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later. Boom, boom, boom. Such annoying marketing.
You seem surprisingly calm. I thought you'd be more panicked.
There are no customers.
Yo!
We're here! Sorry we're late. We were out buying stuff and I got a little caught up in what to get. So many snacks. What exactly do you plan on doing?
Well, summer vacation's the time when you lounge around in your room all day.
Yeah, and eating snacks is the best part of that.
You're gonna get fat, you know.
Shut it!
Hey, where's Futaba?
You have done well in coming here.
Why did she bring the mask?
Freaked me out! Hey, you Futaba?
Yep. Welcome.
Why are you wearing that?
Habit. Anyway, bring it.
Not sure I get it, but let's do this.
Sheesh. Looks like today's going to be another noisy day.
For real, it was freaking amazing. There were girls all over me. Wait, you don't believe a word I'm saying, do ya?
It's you we're talking about here. There's no way you were ever a chick magnet.
What was that?
Agreed. As a member of the opposite sex, I sense no charm from you, Ryuji.
Plus, popular guys wouldn't go bragging about that stuff to other people.
I keep wondering if I should do it while I'm still young. But the dresses show a lot of skin, right? Hey, are you even listening?
There's no point talking about wedding dresses right now. None of us have significant others.
Yep, I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Can we please talk about something else?
You know, Futaba's fine having conversations.
Yeah, she doesn't have any trouble speaking her mind. Seems totally normal to me.
I don't know what normal is, but if this is it, I'm happy.
I totally thought you were gonna be some weirdo, but I guess all that worrying was for nothing.
I'm relieved too. I think things should keep going smoothly at this rate. By the way, what's on the agenda for tomorrow?
How about we have her try helping around the cafe?
That's perfect! It'll be good practice to have her up in front of strangers.
Beep! Nope, nope, nope! Showing up in the shop at lunchtime will be like super crushing hard mode!
You don't have to deal with customers if you don't want to. Maybe you could dry plates in the back.
Once you help me, I'll be there too. Don't push yourself.
Okay.
Then it's all set. We'll be rooting for you, Futaba.
You're all gonna pay for this someday.
Our popularity is through the roof. You guys gotta hear this. This cute chick said she wants to go out with the Phantom Thief, but not you specifically, huh? Not surprised. As a member of the opposite sex, I sense no charm from you. She said that already. You don't gotta say it over text. Okay, there you go. It's been pointing out. What in the world were you all doing today? Go talk to LeBlanc. We're like chatting and snacking, really. She's completed her objective for today. Next up is practice going out in front of people. Wait, what? You'll be fine. Fonz will be there with you the whole time. We want to ease you into it, so first test will be helping out in LeBlanc. Only Fonz will be with you tomorrow. Good luck. You got it. Leave it to me. I'm worried. Thanks for the help.
Hey!
You better make an effort tomorrow, Fonz.
Okay.
Just seems to be opening up a little. Maybe we're finally entering away from the beach. That was canon. Let me save.
I'll just add this.
Catchy time!
It stinks. There's a place I'd like to show you. It's a bit of a hole in a wall, or a hole in the wall, but I'm fond of it. We should be able to relax there at least. That incident last time won't happen again. I'm about to head there myself. Would you like to join me? Only because I have to. Alright, thanks.
Let's time in the hole.
Let's meet up. No, not with a coochie.
Yes, Akechi!
Your Bonnie has had sexy time with a coochie.
Yeah, your Bonnie wants sexy time with the coochie and
Hey.
the hole in the wall.
The glory hole.
The glory hole.
This is it. It's rather a nice place, but it's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe. But rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? What kind of place is this? This looks shady. Oh, it's a jazz. It's just a jazz club. Get to hear some great performers here. Do they have coffee? But I'm underage. That's just my kind of club.
You have to be a certain age to enter a jazz club?
I guess. I don't know. If it has a bar inside, maybe.
Yeah,
Is it safe?
probably has a bar inside.
Is it safe to assume you visited places like this before?
Very well.
In any case, let's
Let
head
us
in.
go. What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Anything's fine by me. An ice cold beer for me. Nothing particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actively dislike, yes? Look at this dude. Razzle dazzle. Thank you for waiting.
Sugar
Here's
water.
your order. You have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I should have talked in an accent. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Enjoy listening to the music with the catchy. I did not. Whew, how relaxing. I really did like coming here. It's a great place. I feel a bit nervous.
Dude, this song, dude, I really like this song.
I'm glad to hear that.
Giving him a boner. It's making his nipples moist.
It do
you
be
can
a nice
tell I
song.
really like this song.
Do be a nice
song's
song.
got a vibe,
This
man.
girl have some
I
good
really like
vocals.
it.
Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you could call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere else? Anywhere like that? I run down a cafe, shop with a great coffee. I live there actually.
The school for the party.
Is that so? Now I'm intrigued. You should show me a place sometime, or show me the place sometime.
Really?
Yeah, this girl has some great vocals. So you come to Tokyo on your own, and now you live in a cafe loft? Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Though I have to say I'm envious, you must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook? Pretty frequently, I can use the microwave. All I need is curry.
Very
Wow,
impressive.
that's impressive. I don't have much experience myself. Even my efforts in cooking class have been underwhelming. In particular, an attempt to fillet a fish went poorly. I usually come here when I need some time to think.
Hard.
Yeah. So chatting with you is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which,
You know, you're the first person I ever brought here.
You see? He's opening up. He's opening up. He's opening up.
Shush,
Yes.
he's still a stinky coochie.
He's opening up. He's opening up, Pons. He's opening up to you.
He's still stinky.
He's opening up to you.
It's not like I
He's
was
telling
keeping
you.
it from anyone.
He's telling you. That's the only place he
But I
feels safe.
suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connection.
It's
What?
like an angel on his right, shoulder.
He's
and his
telling
And
you.
then
That's
a
one of the
demon
few
on the
places he
left.
feels good. He feels comfortable, safe. He feels at home.
right. He's opening up. He's opening up.
Make him open up more.
It's kinda late, we should probably be going. I'm not going back to your apartment if that's... Okay, there you go. Well, I'll see you later.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Easy, Pons. He's opening up to you. Sexy time with a coochie. Sexy time with a coochie.
Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? No? Wasn't that music tape wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly the point of jazz is all those jam sessions. A sea of improvisation, both complex and organic. Improvisation. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about that strange erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria, like when I manage to solve a case. What are you talking about? I kinda get it. You really are having fun. Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who I know can keep up with me intellectually. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. I should let you go. Somehow I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. Expect another invitation soon. For now, please excuse me.
He's opening up to you.
See, he wants you.
That's what I thought I was gonna hear.
He's opening up to you, Fonz.
I thought you were gonna say that.
Well then.
Today's
He wants you.
Today's the day we're having Futaba try and help out at the cafe, right? This will be a stressful turn of events.
He's opening up to you, Fonz.
you want me to let Futaba help out around the shop? But I've never had her do anything like that before. Is she gonna be okay?
Experience is abhorrent. I'll be there for her. She requested this. Experience is abhorrent, but I'll just say this.
How long are you guys gonna be on after you're done with that? Just
Don't
gonna
worry,
get off.
I did graduate middle school last year. I'll be fine if I just think of this as my first summer job of high school.
I don't know.
In that case, how about you wash the dishes? Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Hey, are you alright?
The usual, boss. Extra strong.
Extra strong.
Sure thing.
Eat
Keep
these
an
things.
eye on Futaba for me.
You okay? Don't freak out. Get a grip.
Wee wee!
She a new part-timer? Man, smooth as always. What number Bond girl is this, boss?
Shut
It's
up.
Not like that.
You usually go for the older ones, right? It's only natural you'd want someone younger sometimes.
Shut up,
It's
dude.
like the
I hate this
Guatemala
guy.
Peaberry coffee. Its
I'm
acidic
sorry.
sweetness is akin to a breath of fresh air.
Sorry, we're serving a blend today. Hey, snap out of it. Hurry up and bring in the coffee before it gets cold.
Is she doing it?
Yo, here's your coffee.
When in the world did she... Hey, Futaba, haven't I told you not to show up in front of people with that damn thing on? And be more polite when you're bringing something to a customer.
Here is your coffee, sir.
Thanks.
Did you see? I did my
I
job
found a
right.
dead squirrel.
You did great. Take that thing off. It was alright. I was all wrong.
But it protects me from the steam.
To think Futaba go out and talk to a customer herself.
Who the fuck
Mask
murdered this
aside,
squirrel?
I'm impressed. Looks like people really can change.
Sojiro, want me to bring coffee to more customers?
Mask off first.
Oh, I'll think about it.
You probably stepped on it, Chink.
Not this time.
Did anyone here share information about our real identities? Like how we did that? Or like how we do that? Why the question? I heard someone in the city saying they're our acquaintance. Talk about false rumors. But hey, at least we're famous enough to have rumors about us. Might even break into the news online. Or maybe TV. Yeah, if we aim bigger. Yeah, if we get caught. Right? By the way, how did today go? I served coffee to customers. She did good, she was wearing a mask though. That's great, Futaba. Anyways, you better get used to it fast. You can't be a phantom thief if you're scared of people. I'll try my best.
We're on a roll.
Futaba's been working really hard. And then there's Ryuji. It's like he doesn't have a care in the world. He's gonna get in trouble somewhere down the line if you keep this up. His grades do be slipping.
Man.
Mask aside, I really think she's built up some confidence.